What's up guys, Rui here and welcome back to the channel. Now I have been on a hunt to find the perfect t-shirt that I could replace all my basic tees with, and while I have come pretty close to finding the perfect t-shirt, I always feel like there's just one or two things lacking in it to make it the perfect one. That is why in today's video we will be checking out yet another t-shirt from Uniqlo, and this piece is part of the Plus J collection with Joe Sanders. And I did pick up not one or two, but four of the same pieces. So did I regret my purchase decision? Well, yes and no. Therefore, we will be taking a look at all of its pros and cons in today's video. It's going to be a rather short video for today, but before we continue further into today's video, it would be very much appreciated if you could go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below if you are new to the channel or just haven't been subscribed yet, as it really does help the channel out a long way. Also, if you guys are feeling generous and want to help support the channel in a much bigger way, I do have a Patreon page whereby at its lowest tier, it is only $8 a month, and all of it will go into me to pick up new filming equipment so that I can continue to improve the qualities of the videos for you all, as well as helping to keep the lights on this channel. This crew neck is part of the Plus J 2021 summer collection, and with the whole Plus J line, it is supposed to be much more premium, featuring high quality fabrics and better attention to details. That is why I was pretty excited to check this t-shirts out, and I did have pretty high expectations coming in. To start things off, the t-shirt is constructed with 100% Supima cotton, which is why in terms of the feel of the fabric, it is incredibly soft and very comfortable when being worn. Pair this up with the fact that the fabric is very lightweight and thin, I might even say it's more comfortable than the Arizona t-shirts during those hot days. Throughout my time wearing it, whether it be on its own or just as a layering piece, I did find that the fabric to be very breathable. Where this t-shirt really shines is the exclusive colorways it comes in, such as this olive and dark gray color. I absolutely fell in love with them just because of these two colors, so much so that I actually double up on them. These colorways are rather neutral, and it does help to add some special colors into your outfit. The olive has a much more muted shade compared to many olive colors out there, which almost carries a gray tone in certain lighting conditions. In my opinion, this is the nicest colorway. The dark gray on the other hand brings about a rather unique bluish tint, and I think it's these colors that plays a large contribution in giving it a more premium look and finish. When it comes to sizing and fitting, it does have a relaxed fit, therefore I personally went with a size L, which is pretty much my true to size in most cases, as I didn't want this piece to fit too oversized, just because it has a rather straight and also longer silhouette. If I were to size up, I do feel that the proportions will be somewhat off in certain areas, so for the vast majority of you guys, I would still suggest sticking true to size, as well as even going a size down if the length is a little bit too long for you. If you were unaware, Uniqlo also does make regular Supima cotton t-shirts that are widely available in their stores year-round. So if you did miss out on this piece, that is probably the closest second that you can find in their store, and there are actually only a very minor differences between them besides color variation. One of the biggest differences is length and proportion of the silhouette. The regular Supima tee has a much more classic fit, while the Plus J version is more relaxed as well as slightly longer. In terms of details, the Plus J crew neck comes with a little bit more detail, such as the additional lining around the collar area, and they added additional slits on the side to give it a little bit more visual. However, I do feel one aspect of the regular Supima t-shirt to be better than the Plus J one, and it is the collar construction. This leads me to the next portion of the video, discussing the one major flaw of the Plus J t-shirt. In terms of the overall construction and quality, it is honestly a rather mixed bag. On one hand, you have very good materials being the Supima cotton, and in terms of the stitching job, it's as good as you can get from a mass-produced product. The hem does have this rather interesting stitching pattern compared to most t-shirts out there that features a dual stitch line. This kind of helps the t-shirt to be more flowy and less rigid around the hem area. On the other hand, as mentioned, I do feel there is one pretty concerning aspect about the crew neck, and that is how the collar construction holds up after every wash. To give a better context, I have washed both the Plus J as well as the regular Supima cotton t-shirt at the same time, and here's how they look like. As you can see, the regular Supima Tee is holding up really well. I've had this piece for a couple of years now, therefore it underwent much more washes. With the Plus J version, after just a single wash, the color looks completely deformed and out of shape. Thankfully, after letting it hang dry, it does somewhat get back to its original shape, but it does raise some concern as to the longevity of this piece. Unlike a jacket, t-shirts are something that will be washed very frequently. That is why overall construction is an important aspect for me, and unfortunately this piece does not provide me with the best confidence that it will last. Finally, I just want to quickly touch upon how I tend to style the Plus J crew neck, as although it is a fairly basic t-shirt, there are certain aspects about the t-shirt in terms of silhouette wise that does make styling it a little bit different than, let's say, a boxy t-shirt that I'm more used to wearing. Unlike a boxy t-shirt that looks good just on its own because of the oversizedness and how it sits on the body, I personally think the Plus J crew neck is more suited as a layering piece instead. Well, yes, you can definitely just wear it on its own, but because of its silhouette that's very straight and long, I feel it doesn't accentuate the body well, especially if you are leaning more towards the skinny and tall body frame. That is why layering a jacket or outerwear helps to add more width, and if you do tend to dress mostly in all black, the hem does peek out on most jackets, giving you a little bit of color separation. However, if you are planning to wear it on its own, due to the longer length of the t-shirt, it's in fact more suited to be tucked in as compared to just letting it out, because you do get more fabric length to achieve the proper tuck-in look that you want. This really helps to give a casual or everyday outfit a more well put together and cleaner look. And that is a brief look and review of the Plus J Supima cotton crew neck t-shirt. It's a fairly basic t-shirt at the end of the day, and overall I think it will definitely fit into a lot of wardrobes, especially if you are the type who likes to layer. However, I would say pick it up only if you are a major fan of the colorways, as honestly in terms of construction and quality, it does leave me to some concerns as to how long this piece is going to hold up. If you are the type who will be wearing t-shirts most of the time, I would say picking up a more boxy cut t-shirt is a better option for you, just because of how the silhouette sits much better on your body. That is all I have for today's video. If you have enjoyed it, please do feel free to give it a thumbs up. And once again, if you guys are new to the channel or just haven't been subscribed yet, it would really mean the world to me if you guys can go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. It's because of these little things that really does help to push the channel out to more people. Please do stay safe out there, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.